I mean, it works, I think. I'm just not using my mic. Also don't have a whole lot of noise suppression. My mom's watching something in the background anyways. It would be more entertaining if I was just talking. Alright. See ya. Mildly entertaining. How much extra time that gives you?
Oh, yes.
Hello there, Otter Noodle. I haven't streamed this game in like, what, 6 years? Probably longer. But I decided I had nothing to do tonight, so I figured I would finally do that challenge run that you need to do in order for Sans to comment on it at the end of the game. And I also wanted to try out this remastered mod that this thing got open. Hopefully we're not. You know, that is beautiful. This is like it was one of the first games that I ever discovered once I had gotten it from when I was younger. I've just loved it ever since. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I can make the game a bit quieter. How's that? I haven't actually streamed with this mic, like, at all, so. Awesome. Should be about the same volume now, according to OBS, because my mic should be a bit louder, actually. Yeah, if I don't play the game for a few months, I'll just like itch to play it again. It's just really great. I'm almost done. Apparently the game autosaves, which I've never known before because I've never not saved before. I died during Metaton fight, and it respawned me right before Muffet, but I was able to skip the dance sequence. That was neat. But yeah, apparently it does. I mean, the game normally does like remember stuff, like if you save right before Metaton does his little dance sequence and then see the start of the sequence and then close the game and restart it, Metaton will comment that you look bored when watching it, so you can skip it. Same with the cutscene where Metaton transforms, you can just immediately skip that too if you've already seen it before. So the game remembers that in a separate file than your actual save data. So despite not saving, I wasn't actually had to restart back at the ruins. I was so scared that I was gonna see the ruins border pop up. But now I have to fight Asgore with a stick and a bandage. I'm not looking forward to that. And I can't eat anything, so I can't like eat the butterscotch pie to lower his defense or anything. I skipped like all of the time sink like pacifist stuff, because even though you're not supposed to gain any love, I don't think I'd turn this into an actual pacifist run, so I didn't like date Papyrus or Undyne. No, actually I haven't. I've played chapters 1 and 2 each when they came out for the demo, but I've been especially broke lately, so I haven't been able to get my hands on the game yet. I really want to though. It's been a very long time since I've touched it, and I want to replay the whole thing again. I hear a lot about the chapter 3 what is it? Tenna, I think is his name. I see him like all the time. size OBS here. There. Is he really? I'm sure that's fun. I actually never, now that I realize I never actually fought Neo Spamton. I know I fought Jevil and that took me a while to beat, but I never fought Neo Spamton, I don't know why. I'll have to do that again once I replay it. I'll definitely be getting it soon, that's the goal. This is like the first time I've streamed on YouTube in like 4 years, so I don't know if I'd stream the gameplay of it, but how long actually has it been? Yeah, about 3 years. I tried streaming on Twitch for a while, but I got like 9-10 followers. It wasn't really worth it. I figured I just why not use this channel again that has quite a few subs from all of my super old content. You can even call it that. And after Deltarune Battle, Sans doesn't really feel that hard anymore. Which is why I'm like doing this challenge run, and I'll be doing it's like a little game called Archipelago where you can like link multiple games together, and Undertale is part of that, and you can do it to where like other people have to get you the ability to progress through the game yourself. So I figured I would make sure and do like all 3 routes, make it a challenge run so I can't pick up any of the armor myself, that kind of thing. I can beat Sans with like just the instant noodles in the pie now. I'm not amazing at him, but I'm a long way from having to basically use every consumable I have. Can't save, so I have no idea where to put me back if I die. The game does save that you're actually here, I think. Like, it saves that you've talked to Asgore, but I don't actually know where the location would be. I kind of hate to have to do the Muffet fight a 3rd time. Alright, bring it on. I changed a couple songs in the files for the game, so this will play Bereavement instead of his normal theme. And I also changed the normal battle theme to Rude Buster. Oh, Bad Time Simulator. Oh damn, died right at the last part. That's unfortunate. It's a bit embarrassing, especially in front of a whole classroom. Alright, let's see how much damage I do. Actually, look, I'm gonna talk to him Dolores defense first. Ooh, this is really loud. Probably should normalize the song a little bit before doing that. Ooh. Alright, attack and defense are done. Oh, that still hits for 7 damage, even with his attack lord. Oh, I only do 100. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, a lot of songs in Deltarune are just better. Even like the Deltarune versions of some Undertale checks. Like, did you see that unused Metaton Neo extension that Toby was thinking of using for Spam to Neo before Spam to Neo was done? That is beautiful. It perfectly fits Metaton too, because there's also another mod on YouTube where you can, it's like a mod where you can actually fight Metaton Neo in Undertale. And I just replaced that song with that one because it fits. Also, damn, I am one hit. Actually, no, I think I'm on pacifist, so his okay, yeah. Wow, there goes my more one chance at survival. I was very surprised to learn that on pacifist neutral specifically, or on pacifist, if you haven't killed anything, the game kind of gives you a grace thing and locks your health at 1 if the attack would have killed you. Unless it's, actually no, I think Asgore specifically does that. He doesn't want to actually kill you. I know Undyne doesn't care. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh my god. he's not even at half yet. Please. I'm gonna have to deal with him at like max power. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to deal with him at max power first in a long time. Please don't send me back to pre-Muffet. I'm begging you. Please. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, thank God. Alright, I don't have that long. Can I use the elevator? No. I hope I don't have to sit through the entire Undertale prelude thing again. Also, this is my second favorite game. My favorite game of all time would probably be Final Fantasy XIV Online. I have over 6,600 hours in that game at this point. But this is kind of my formative game, and it was the first game, so it gets to sit second. Oh, I'm gonna have to sit through the whole Undertale thing again, am I? Oh, I'm definitely going to have to. Yeah. Better than nothing. Oh wait, I can skip the dialogue. Okay, never mind, that's even better. I have never been able, or never seen being able to skip this dialogue. Oh, Celeste. I've never been great at platformers. When I was a kid, I kind of gave up on like Super Mario Sunshine. If that even really counts as a platform, I actually don't know. But my dad's favorite game was Super Mario 64. I also sucked at that. But yeah, no, Smash Ultimate? No, I love Smash Ultimate too. It was kind of unfortunate that I was there for the Smash Ultimate announcement. Back then, I didn't even know what Splatoon was, so I had no idea who the Inkling on the trailer was, but I didn't recognize the Smash logo because my dad had Super Smash Bros. Melee on his old Wii that he used to play a ton. That was back before I even knew what tier lists were, so here was maining Kirby as a kid against my older brother who mained Fox. But I heard the announcement, I was super excited for it, saw its release and all that. And it took all the way until I know. I grew up with like PlayStation and stuff, and even though I had a Wii, I wasn't like anything Nintendo related at all. But I heard about it when it first released, and then I didn't actually get my hands on it until after Sora had come out. But I got my hands on the Switch OLED and got to play the crap out of it. I'm like one of the few people that actually find World of Light fun. So are you sure you skipped this dialogue on your first playthrough? I'm pretty... What is it? The first time I did this, you can't like skip the dialogue. Like you can only just like mash Z. You can't like Z and exit. Well, I've never seen that before because I haven't... I don't think I've ever died to Asgore before. If you mean Jigglypuff. I mean, Jigglypuff in Smash Ultimate's definitely not bad. She's not as good as, like, she's not as dominant as she was in Melee, but she's pretty good. And again, I like Hero and Kirby in Ultimate as well, so. Must have like restarted the game or something after encountering it. I can skip this too. I'm just gonna skip this, don't mind me. Oh, alright. Always acting like you know what's gonna happen, like you've seen it before. A secret code word. Well, I would, you know, I'm probably gonna have to come back and tell you that if I die to Asgore again. Normally you're supposed to just save at the save point and restart the game, but nope. My favorite low tier? I probably have to look at a tier list. I could look. This game's in full screen, so it's just gonna go black. I don't really know who counts as bottom tier. Oh, so you know, I think my favorite bottom tier character would probably be King K. Rool. I think he's bottom tier, right? That and Ganon. I just love heavies, but King K. Rool specifically is funny as hell. That back air spike never fails to make me laugh sometimes. You know, these two projectiles. I think the only reason he's bottom tier because of his size. Actually, now that I think about it. Let me look back at that tier list for a second here. Huh. Why is Isabelle in C- tier, but Villagers in D tier? Is it because of the randomized turnips? Yeah, Dr. Mario is also kind of fun. You kind of have to like really dedicate yourself to the character in order to be willing to play him though, because he's kind of just such a. I don't know, he doesn't. It's a concept that doesn't really grab you immediately. At least it didn't grab me very much. I know people dog on normal Mario's cape, but I've definitely caught quite a few of my friends with that. Does Dr. Mario have the cape? I don't remember. Well, I'm glad the game respects my time. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely have to lower his defense. This song just feels really loud. OBS doesn't say it's very loud on my stream, but I didn't like normalize the volume or anything before I slapped it into the game, so First attack ever. Okay, Dr. Mario has a thing, yeah, I know. I like Dr. Mario's little kick down air that has a very strong spike for some reason. My favorite fight in all of Undertale, I'd say for the fight quality alone, probably Sans, but like for overall, like the character and everything, I'd probably say Azrael. Omega Fly comes very close second because I remember spending a lot of time trying to beat him when I was a kid. Oh wait, I just remembered. Okay, I'm probably gonna die this again, but I'm playing a remastered mode, which I will go back if I manage to actually kill Asgore here. I don't know if I will, but this remastered mod adds the Mew fight into the PC version of the game, and I completely forgot about it until it just reminded me of fights. Why wouldn't you want Undying the Undying in the game? This game, or this mod, doesn't add like WASD support, so I honestly don't know how the two souls thing is gonna work. Yeah, I own Undertale on PlayStation, so I got to deal with the fun dog shrine, but I haven't bought it on Switch. Oh Jesus, okay. His defense is supposed to like lower over the course of the fight as his attack increases and his attacks get faster, but I completely screwed that one. His defense doesn't seem to be getting any lower. Hold it. Can I take the elevator back? Actually, I might be locked here. Yeah, I think I'm locked. I might be locked here, actually. I think it might be too late to go back. Oh, no, never mind. Alright, nah, I'm gonna go back and do that then. I mean, yeah, but... I mean, trust me, there is a lot of fun from the game that is taken out in Genocide. But I think, like, completely punishing players for it isn't really a good idea, because that's just bad game design in general. Like, if you're gonna make an entirely separate path specifically for people killing everything, I feel like there should be at least something. Which, yeah, no, I think the game is enough. Honestly, again, I feel like Mettaton Neo should have been an actual fight, but I don't actually know if it's like the actual explanation, but I know I heard somewhere that Toby Fox decided not to make Mettaton Neo a fight because he didn't want you to have to deal with a difficult fight right before Sans, wherein you would have used all your healing items. But I don't know how actually real that is. And the concept of just like the monsters uniting themselves to fight against you, or someone who can destroy their world, is honestly just like a good concept in general, I think. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's probably just a little bit of a difference in opinion, I guess. I can see where you're coming from, though. Yeah, Papyrus is still here. Oh, did the modder actually code WASD and specifically for this fight? Because I can't control Frisk with it, but I've never done this fight before because they are on and Switch. I guess it might be the same thing because like I don't think the left joystick does anything in Switch version. Real. I think this is the dummy that was next to Undyne's house, no? I mean, it's funny, it's cool that they actually got some sort of story relevance, because I know that all the ghosts are cousins, and, you, like, I know you, like, supposedly chase the ghost out of the dummy in the ruins, although I'm pretty sure Mad Dummy's lying about that. But in the Genocide version, Mad Dummy gets so mad that they fuse with their body, but the dummy in front of Undyne's house kind of just sits there and says, "It's a living." Alright. Okay, so it is WASD, alright. I am totally anticipating my death here. No, I don't think so, because I watched the, well, I mean, there'll be dialogue later here, but I watched a playthrough of this, and they... Is it? Mad Mew comments on... Actually, is that... Oh, that is my... I just... Yeah, okay. I know, it's probably Mad Dummy. I'm dumb. Because Mad Mew is jealous of the dummy that Undyne has. Never mind. I thought it was... Yeah, no, I'm wrong. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. I'm not used to using WASD for this game at all. I don't know why the projectiles are colored green. Oh. Cutest Dolahan. I know I'm screwed the second they introduce having to do up and down. Did I take 2 hits of damage, or did its attack do 8 damage to me? Oh! What is that face? Its attacks do 8 damage. That's... What the hell? That hits harder than Asgore. How strong is this? And continue being Undyne's training to me, but better. Oop, I glanced over at chat, I almost got hit by that. But you know what kind of does, actually? Sweet and violent Undyne. Why? I don't understand why the is that the remastered mod developer has the projectiles green. Okay. You complimented me and I died. How could you? I hope that resets me back at is it? Oh, what the? Okay, never mind. That's cool as hell. Never mind. It's like a pseudo save point. I have no idea what this game decides deserves an autosave, but I'll take it. Don't worry about it. We got it this time. And hey, for the first time I'm ever doing this, that wasn't bad. Although I did say that I would immediately die the second it started introducing the up and down. As long as you believe in me, I got this. This would probably be a way more like simpler with the joysticks of the Switch, but this is fun though. This is probably easily the best console exclusive content. I guess I haven't really seen anything of the Xbox Casino, so I don't know if that's better than this fight. I know that the dog shrine on PlayStation isn't the best though. I think it was developed like just to be annoying. And spicy food, huh? I don't know. I feel like I could probably blend in with snow, so I'm not. I have a very poor spice tolerance, unfortunately. I mean, it's fun to attempt to eat, but it's mostly torture. I don't like absolutely hate it though. I don't mind opportunities to attempt to test my tolerance, I guess. I know that's crazy because was it both my mom and my aunt love spicy food. My aunt can eat like raw habaneros just as a snack. I grew up in her house for a solid like 7 years. Her idea of spicy is way different than most people's. Ghost pepper chicken. That does sound very spicy. I don't actually know when the fight is supposed to end. And she's already got somebody else. We got somebody else thinking what I'm gonna do to them. Oh, that's so much faster. I hear your attack so brutal. I get I'm wearing the bandage, but damn. Oh, we're fine. Oh my god. I'm scared that I'm gonna die again. I can't. My favorite color is green. Especially pastel green, I think is probably my most favorite, but any shade of green is good. Oh, no, I let go of the A key. Every time you say I got this, I die. I gotta have this. Purple's a great color too. My dad's favorite color actually was purple, but as long as it's not blue, because I know like so many people whose favorite color is blue, various shades, because I have a light up keyboard and I set my keyboard lights to like switch between all of the favorite colors of my friends, and there's 9 different colors that I switches between, and 5 of them are blue. So I had to like split them up with the other 4 colors. And it doesn't help that I have a SteelSeries keyboard, which I have learned recently has faulty blue LEDs for the most part. So my right alt key is blue LED is already dead. After, granted, it's been a year and a half, but yeah, no, it's. And that's like primarily like those 9 colors are like the main friend group of everyone that I talk to. But yeah, you got like teal, you got like solid like neon blue, you got like navy blue, midnight blue, and then I think I got another midnight blue. Let's see. But yeah, a couple ones. We have like pastel yellow, like bright pink. I do have a purple. But and then to include my favorite color, I made it that every key press flashes the keyboard green with like a wave across it. Yeah, it's a lot of blues. Well, I take people whose favorite color is not blue. Oh yeah, my mom's favorite color is blue too, isn't it? Yeah. Hers is, I think, a royal blue. God. I keep thinking it's gonna go for the middle and it doesn't. Wait, am I taking double damage because it's hitting both sides of the soul, or is that a thing? Or is it just dealing 8 damage? I don't feel like testing it. Really? Huh. Green seems to be a very rare favorite color. At least for me, anyways. This probably isn't ordinarily this punishing of a fight, because you only unlock the fight after beating Mettaton, so you would have, like, the empty gun and the cowboy hat by now. Right, I'm gonna use it. Also, nope, 3 disproved him. It is dealing 8 damage, no matter how many it hits. I hate pink and boyfriend girl clothes. You know, it's funny, is because I am friends with trans women who like pink and purple because they deem them as girlier colors. Well, I think the pink is largely just because of the flag. If I die again, I might... I don't know. I equip something to make this better. Or if I die again, I could also just reserve this fight for when I'm not doing a challenge run. Specifically to where I'm... No. Oh my god. I think I think I might save this for when I actually have the cowboy hat. That cowboy hat would like double my defense. Okay, that time you sent it before. That time you sent it after I died and stream hadn't caught up. Okay, here. I'll get to the... I'll try and beat Asgore for the neutral ending here, and then I'll come back when Flowey tells me to go back. Oh, I don't want to go to waterfall, but don't worry, we'll go back to bashing our heads against Asgore. I did not mean. I'm kind of curious as to what my fun value is, honestly. I haven't encountered any of the fun events. Let me look at my save data here. Let me see if I can find out what. Wait, I don't have a set. I don't know. Maybe wait. It should be in the persistent file. Why not having a file 0? I have there are Gaster followers. The Goner name comes from the Goner kid that can show up from a separate one. He was Monster Kid, but gray. I actually don't know what fun value 67 does. Wow. 67 does nothing. It is a singular number off away from getting the Gaster hallway. 66 is the Gaster hallway. 65 is the sound test room. 63 is, or 61, 62, and 63 each are the Gaster followers. But I got 67, which does nothing. That's so sad. Okay. I think it's right. Yeah, I looked at the Undertale INI folder, and it like persistently keeps track of how many times you've died, and like how many times you've died to Asgore, and whether you've died to them or not. Skip their dialogue. My studio says it's just you. It could be me because I have the YouTube studio open, which shows up my chat. Could be me. I can't use this damn elevator. I think the elevator is used only for the pacifist epilogue. I guess that would probably also count to post to Mega Flowey, maybe. Maybe it'll work. You have to like go back and backtrack for Alphys. We're probably gonna get well accustomed to this. I was prepared to like make this like a multi-day adventure because every time I die I would assume I'd have to just restart the game. But nope. I am lucky to not have to deal with it. Although if I got gimmicked by one of Toriel's attacks at the start of the run here, and if that hadn't happened I would have been no hit all the way until Papyrus. Which honestly I was quite proud of, especially because I usually get gimmicked by Vegetoid. Yeah, it says concurrent viewers is just one, which I assume is you, and then the second person in chat that shows up as me as a chat participant. Nah, because that would definitely be the kind of thing Toby Fox would do. Just because Sans tells you like not to brag after the line about the challenge thing, and Flowey mocks you for not even having a save file. Like imagine being Flowey having the power of determination ripped away from you because a human fell down the underground and then never ever using it. Like I might accidentally get the secret dialogue with Sans simply because of my deaths. Whimper. Sorry, Sans, I'll probably come back. Tell you that. Unfortunately. Yeah, I got all the way. I had a run I was doing this before that I wasn't streaming. That I got all the way up to like I think Metaton, and then realized like I looked it up and then realized that I'm not allowed to save or to get the challenge dialogue. I guess I'm glad that I discovered before I finished the run and then not saw it. Now that I realized that I don't have a. I don't. Wait. Hold up, bad score. Oh my god. My mom is watching something very loud in the background. There we go. I do have my items still. I think file 9 in the data might be that backup. I think my mom is watching something, but she doesn't know what not maximum volume is, so I assumed it. I probably gathered it might have been bleeding through my microphone. Because even though I'm using voice meter for some of my noise canceling, it's not perfect. But without it, my streams sound like absolute garbage. Because I have a dedicated microphone, but I don't have like a big old stand for it to put up close to my face. So I have to, it's like sitting on my desk, and I have to like boost it so people can still hear me. But because of that, a lot of like random background noise gets in, which normally like Discord would get rid of, but without voice meter to do some of the work, my mic would be horrible. Ooh. Alright, the long haul begins. Can I say this music track is just perfection? I bought the collector's edition of Undertale like back in 2018, and I've just always loved this track ever since. I feel like the hitbox on these are very generous. Man, having to get in position for those sucks. Oh, Yeah, normally you'd be able to just speed blitz him because you could eat the pie to lower his defense, you can interact with him to lower his defense, and then you just have the empty gun and the cowboy hat for extra attack. And he would die, like, before he even maxes out his turn counter. Oh, I anticipate a very soon death. Just kind of sad it didn't even sooner than the last time. My favorite Undertale song? Honestly, I'd probably have to say Finale. Mega Flowey's theme where you're the one killing him instead of him killing you. Oh, come on, that wasn't even fair. This is so much harder than I thought it would be. I don't know if I got this. Why do I have to always come back here? I'll keep beating my head against it. I'm what is it? I'm very nocturnal lately, so I got like another 4 hours probably before I even start getting tired. A little more entertaining now. I actually have someone to talk to in chat, which never happened on Twitch, man. I had a total of like 20 hours streamed on Twitch, not a single person chat besides those like bots or people trying to sell stuff in the chat. Yeah, one of my friends keeps or kept like just randomly streaming games, and you'd find at least like 1 or 2 people willing to just stay in chat for a long time because they were like looking for people streaming the game that he was playing. And I was like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel that's like almost a decade old, I think. Figured why not just blow the dust off of it and use it again. Because I made this channel off of Undertale content, and now I'm back to it. I was about when you feel streams because these are no viewers. Yeah, no. I also love doing that. I love just like popping into people's streams when they have no viewers. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but there's a website that's literally just called nobody.live that, like, completely random, you can just like find people who are streaming that have no viewers. You can set it to 1 as well. I think honestly the the website's quality probably has gone up a lot because of Twitch getting rid of bots. Because the streams that you'd see would have 0 viewers were like really bad, because most of the streams would have just like 1 viewer due to like a Twitch like scraping bot, which you could enable in the advanced settings for the website to search for streams with 1 viewer as well. But you can also like set specific games to search for. Although if you're gonna be looking for a specific game, I'd probably just use Twitch's like default discover thing and then sort by low to high viewers. But it's there. It's literally just called nobody.live. I use it a lot for background entertainment. At least especially for like Marvel Rivals specifically, because it's just, I don't know, it makes good background noise. And sometimes you get like the lucky person that catches someone raging in their voice chat on stream. I'm gonna get Sansa's key here, I think. Yep, I got his key. I think about it, if the Switch, if Mad Mew Mew fight is there, maybe it adds that Switch exclusive like clam girl and that little note about the don't forget. No, that's the don't forget photo in Santa's room is exclusive to the Switch version, I think. I had so many people just like pop in for like 20 seconds and leave that my average view duration is still only about 5 minutes, despite you being here for what I think is the greater part of an hour. Me. Yeah. Again. Oh, because I'm unfull screening the game, OBS interprets the resolution as a proportion of my monitor. So whenever I click F4 to downsize the game, I'll just do that. Yeah, since the game's in full screen, whenever my screen just goes black randomly, I tabbed out as well. Because well, I have like nothing to hide on my desktop, I don't like showing it. I don't have to. I'm not gonna get confident here, but I think I'm slowly getting a bit better. I stream purely for fun. Twitch recently like gave me monetization despite specific rules. I have like 10 followers and I thought you needed 100. The Twitch partner program, but I think it's for like September or something. But I've never been in it for like viewers, because the only things that I've uploaded that get views are things completely not tied to me at all. Like, you know, like the slowed Undertale songs I uploaded like 8 years ago, back on my dad's laptop, or that tutorial that I have up there that's like super outdated. And I have ADHD, so like trying to focus on something long enough to like video edit, for instance, would be virtually impossible. I wouldn't really know like how to make content where people would watch for me. I feel like I don't even get hit this much when I'm not doing this challenge run. Damn. I think it's probably because of me having to spend turns like to do the act, when normally you could just eat the pie in one turn and then just start blasting him with a gun. I mean, now that I think about it, how would the game keep track of whether I've eaten a consumable or not if I haven't saved it all? Is that what file 9 is for? Is that just for persistent stuff? What if I load file 9 here? Okay, so file 9 is specifically for persistence. I mean, yeah, that's honestly the same thing with me too. Like, if I got like famous, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Like if I suddenly had to like run like a channel with like a million view or a million subscribers or something, like my obviously I have extremely basic video editing skills. I don't really know what would be appealing to people. I kind of just do stuff and make things that I like, and sometimes I'll just upload to YouTube. Like like my most recent uploads, which were, if I look back here, like I uploaded like the full soundtrack to some Flash game that I used to play when I was a kid because I noticed that nobody had it up on YouTube. By just taking the music straight from the game, or like a random run of the vault in Final Fantasy XIV that somehow turned into speedrun basically. But it's like I don't really know how to video edit for content. It's Into Space, and Into Space 2. I planned on making one for Into Space 2 because the only uploads of the soundtrack on YouTube, there wasn't any for Into Space 1, but Into Space 2 just has like some super low quality uploads, and I wanted to compile them. I should probably get to that at some point. But you know, I love that game, that Flash game so much. I just like compiled the game's soundtrack into a pretty short video here. But same with like I played Genshin Impact for a greater part of like 5 years before I finally quit it because I just couldn't handle its gacha mechanics, and I haven't liked open world games anyways. But then I tried Star Rail out, and it appeals to me way more because of the turn-based combat. So I uploaded some stuff about that game as well. Before that, it's I mean, yeah, I don't think not even I was really on the internet around during the Flash game's prime. It was I was around like on the internet about right when like BTD 5 I think was in like its peak popularity, because I remember when I was 10, one of my friends at school like showed me a website on the Chromebook where you could play games without them being blocked by the school, and Balloon 65 was like his favorite game at the time. So I kind of got hooked on that. My mom bought me a smartphone when I was 11, a little early for that I think, but from there I kind of just like branched out and found game communities and stuff, and then discovered Undertale. But I just played a lot of the games that were like cool math games back then, and Into Space was one of the Flash games. I was around for it. I was around for the boom of the .io games craze. I remember that so much. I used to play like Gario and like Dep.io and Solidar.io and all the other like Bonk.io and those games so much. That I was there for. That was great. How unfortunate it's what happened to most of them. The impossible quiz. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, those IO games were perfection. I mean, I'm glad some of them are still up. Like here, if I try and find like, is Bonk.io still up? Oh, yep, it's still here. Good old bonk.io, man. I love that. Oh, like the tile puzzle? Yes, and I think that's kind of funny that you say that, because I don't know if it's a headcanon or whether it's actually a thing, but I feel like Metaton made that puzzle and Papyrus just used it, since you can see like Metaton's like body, like robot body, next to the puzzle when Papyrus goes to activate it. And I wonder if it just like either malfunctioned or something, since it follows the same rules too. But I'll have to try that out actually. My favorite mobile game of all time is by far Data Wing. It's just not. It's not worth not lowering his stats. Let's see where does the game save that I've eaten something? I don't know. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat, man. But I'm gonna be at this for a long time. Sanic Ball? I haven't heard of that. It was like some like Nyan Cat like platformer I used to play when I was a kid that I liked a lot. I can look at like my... But yeah, and Battle Bay. I used to like Battle Bay a lot. That was fun, and then as with most like mobile games, it kind of what is it? It kind of went down like the mobile game pipeline where they need more money, but the game system itself is kind of just not complex enough, so they kind of just make things harder to, I don't know, harder to get, to try and get you to pay more. I'm probably screwed here. Hold up. Here, since I'm gonna die anyways, I'm gonna reset if I actually do, but I want to see just like how much his defense gets lowered by this pie. Okay, that's not even really much of a difference at that point. Yeah, and his attack also doesn't really get lowered by that much. The real stats would come from equipment that I can't wear anymore. Mainly because, actually, yeah, you can't like unequip. That's very difficult. You can't like unequip the bandage because whenever you attempt to reapply it, it becomes a healing item instead. And I actually don't know about the stick. I think you can't. I don't know if you can re-equip this stick. But I suppose probably the only way to cheat that in would be to. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I just got double whammy there. You'd have to like cheat the stick and bandage back onto your character for that. Shooting isn't. Granted, I'm not like being beholden to this, but I don't wanna... Oh, okay. I wouldn't wanna tell people that I did it when I didn't. I kinda just want a closer save point, not gonna lie. I have an idea. Is this loaded here? This would be the castle. Okay, I mean that's definitely fair. I think it just is about to hit 3 a.m. But I could probably end the stream here too. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the game though. If I close the game, I think the game would be properly reset. So I'm not quite sure. I could probably take this challenge on later when I'm more practiced with Asgore's fight. I could probably make like a separate save file and practice that. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that. I think what I'll do is I'll keep going with this, and then just save like right next to where he's at, and then just practice that fight over and over again some other time. And then once I get the fight down, I can delete the save, and it'll probably put me back here. Because I think Mettaton was the only fight that really gave me trouble. Before the stream, I died to Undyne once because I kept spam challenging her since I was getting a little too confident. But yeah, you're only an hour behind. But you could probably sleep. Thanks for hanging out in chat though. I probably would have had the stream over a long time ago if you weren't here. Alright, see ya. Have a good night. I mean, hell, closing in on 4 hours. I should probably find some way I could put like a on-screen chat at some point. Alright. Well, as we come up on 4 hours, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for sticking around, and I shall see you all